Hey friends, before I start the video tonight, I want to make a quick announcement. Tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be doing an AMA with Matt and with Justin from Tarp, the Tarp developers. Should be fascinating. I want to invite everybody to come take a look. They are a project that is looking to be listed on Saitamask, so I want to get a pulse on what that process looks like and learn more about their project. Please join us if you have the time. Enjoy the video. Hello friends and welcome to Saitamask channel. I'm a little extra smirky right now because this is probably the 13th time I've restarted the introduction. I just can't seem to get it right. But welcome to the channel. If you're watching for the first time, please know I only make these videos for entertainment, education, and for community building around the Saitama token and what's becoming the greater Saitama ecosystem, which will include Saitamask and everything that comes with that. Very, very exciting stuff. Folks, we're down just a little bit from yesterday, down about 2.7%. And we talked yesterday about a hope that we'd find a level of support. Seeing what I'm seeing out there in terms of the tide starting to shift with the Saitamask launch, I'm starting to look at this as a potentially good buying opportunity. If we scroll down, I mean, these are tough facts to face, but in the last 14 days, the token is down 51%. But the flip side of that is if you're buying right now, you can buy twice as many tokens with the same money that you could have bought 14 days ago. If you bought 14 days ago, which I actually did with some of my bag, you know that's not a ton of comfort. But if you have some money on the sidelines and you're wanting to dollar cost average, it could be a good entry point. Like I say, for me, it has to do with my feelings about what's going on with Saitamask and that I can see that the tide is finally starting to turn to what I hope will be a full launch of the product and then the subsequent listing of the tokens that will be there, followed by what I hope is an increase in volume on Saitama. So let's take a look at what's going on in the Saitama fundamentals for the last 24 hours. Currently, holders are up to 317,049, increase of 564 over yesterday. Our market cap is down and our ranking has slipped to 85th of all cryptocurrencies. Price 70346. Our volume for the last 24 hours, 11,841,000, down a little bit from yesterday, but the burn ticks up another digit and the burn speedometer remains about the same. 146 days to burn 1%, which would be about 2.5% per year burned at the current volume to price ratio. Our 10-day moving average on the burn would be 3.38, and total tokens burned in the last 24 hours is 4,099 billion. So a little bit better than the previous days. All right, let's take a look at a couple things going on in the Twitter. And this is, again, where I'm saying I'm starting to feel like the tide is turning. So Bree yesterday helped us with a poll. It's a similar poll to the one I've been running, but Bree has 4 times, almost 5 times the respondents that I did. And so her poll with 872 votes remained close to 27% of, 31%. Her questions are backwards for mine. So 31% of the community saying that they're in. As I'm out looking on Twitter, I'm starting to see more and more people say it's working in India. It's working in the Middle East. People posting screenshots of Saitamask on their device. Now for me, at least up to this point, it still flashes open and then crashes. I have been able to open my account, but I can't get the app to open up and let me see all the good things that are happening inside it. So I've asked Bree to repost her poll if she would, and we'll look at it again tomorrow. And my hunch is the tides are turning. We're going to start seeing an improvement in the number of people who have access, which is a really good sign. Because once we all have access to it, this puppy's going live. We're going to see some brand new tokens launched on the platform. We're going to see, I think, some better volumes, and it's going to be good for us as Saitama investors. My personal opinion, of course. In another tweet, this is Manny, Saitama MK, or Manny the Hitman on Twitter. And he's just tweeting out that Android users now have an update version 1.7, and that if you're getting this error 401, it means that you already have an account registered in the system, so you may need to do a password reset. For people using Apple or the iOS system, version 1.7 should be coming soon, and he's saying will allow everybody to use the app. So again, this is another little sign for me that things are trending towards the positive. So I want to turn the attention back over to Bree's post and show you this little tweet that comes underneath. There is a dev team, Saitamask, at AMA Nasser, saying, apologies for troubles caused. Our team is working hard to make everything perfect. Send us a message now if you're still having an issue. My hunch is I'm not going to click on this because I believe that this is most likely a scam. You have to know, first of all, in cryptocurrency in general, there's just tons of people trying to scam people. But whenever you have a problem with the product, say you're having difficulty with MetaMask or you're having issues with Trust Wallet, if you go to Twitter and post, I need some help with Trust Wallet, you'll get a bunch of respondents saying, we're the Trust Wallet help team. Just respond to this form below and we'll respond to you within 10 minutes. And they ask you for your seed phrases, and then they will steal all of your tokens. So this particular post here, I can't say with 100% certainty that it is, but I'm not familiar at all with at AMA Nasser. And he only has 829 followers, where we have 300,000 people in our community. So I would be highly, highly skeptical of people offering you any kind of assistance that isn't through the main channels. So either off of Russ's actual Twitter feed, coming straight off of the saitamatoken.com website, or from some source that is highly, highly credible. Be very leery. It's just dangerous waters out there. So here in the DEX Tools Ether hot pairs, you can see Saitama is number 8, was number 1 earlier today. But the fact that we're in the top 10 for Ether hot pairs, there are literally thousands, 10,000, 12,000 Ethereum-based tokens. The fact that we remain in this top 10 list day after day after day is an excellent sign that we still have a high level of interest, and that there are people looking at Saitama as a coin that they might want to invest in. People are watching to see what's going to happen with Saitamask. I'm still saying I believe the tides are turning. So let me jump in real quick, show you my reflections, and I'll close this one out for today. In the last 24 hours, I've received 40 million Saitama tokens as part of the Reflections program. That brings my total since November 21st to 3,084,000,000 tokens. So it's really starting to accumulate now. And as the price goes up, the value of these rewards tokens really can become something of significance. So keep an eye on your rewards. If you're interested in getting a crypto tracker or tracking your reflections, in the description of this video, there's a link to a free tracker. All you have to do is click File, create a copy, rename it, save it. It'll be in your drive, your Google Drive, and you'll be able to just put in your token count day after day, and you'll be able to track your own reflections. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, we'll be doing an AMA with Justin and Matt tomorrow, the Tarp developers. You're all invited to join, and hopefully it'll be very informative and give us an idea of how our own Saitamask is screening tokens and what the Tarp token project future looks like. So everybody, I hope you're having an amazing night. Please stay safe. Love y'all. Check back with me soon. We'll watch our Saitama stacks grow together.